Let me try an iteration of Glow in the Dark. Have all sorts of things. Many mods, like Oxygen Meter, Interlibra Head Plus. Heck, if I want to, I can even go this so I don't have to go all the way around to get to where I want to go. One of the most interesting mods is what I'm actually showing you right now. If I go into my options, mod settings, and I go through, let's turn that one back off. Now, there's a chance that I have to reload my save. If that's the case, I'll do that right now. Let's go right back in. Moosemeat made this little mod for me. It's put it up for everyone, of course, but oh, would you look at that? It's back. It's a user, it's a supporter Cairn, right? Now, supporter Cairns were added sometime in around Christmas in 2000, and let's see. Got my phone here. I actually opened a tab so that I would have this information on hand. Part of the reason why I've been showing clips from earlier versions of the game at a completely different location, so you can see it in action. So I did a search for when were backup Cairns added to the Long Dark, and it says December 2015. So I was showing quite a few earlier sandboxes through the time capsule that were around that point in time. So all these backup Cairns were added, and
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I, of course, very much thankful towards our backer or supporters for supporting the game. And when these first appeared in the world, I was kind of like, ooh, this is exciting. I can go and I can find these Cairns, but so many of them, thank you, backer number 4382, don't have any messages on them. And another thing about them is that they took away from the wildness, the aloneness of the sandbox, because all of a sudden you've got all of these backer Cairns everywhere. So I asked on the modding Discord, and I said, hey, look, can anyone make a mod that you can turn those off? So it needs a reload. So we're going to quit back out. Then we'll head back in. My point was that when I first started playing in 2015, it was a much sparser, more lonely sandbox where there was not any sign of anyone else, and there were no Cairns living around. And this was especially annoying in try to hydro dam and environs, that cave system. There's like so many Cairns in there. I call it the Broadway of Cairns, you know. And once again, I appreciate the fact that people supported the game. You wouldn't have this amazing game without them, but I really missed not having them. So now you can download the No Cairns through the Discord, and it really just gets rid of Cairns. And in order to show you that, I'm going to quickly go over to where I've been making all my other recordings for this short review video. We're going to fly over there.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
All right, Superman. We're going to just fly over there. We're going to go into the ravine and show you the location I've been showing you, minus the Cairns that we're so used to seeing there. Actually, I take that back. I might not be able to do that because I got randomizer mod on.
God, I'm freezing.
But suffice it to say, there's something about playing in this sandbox. In the modern sandbox, and the current sandbox, without having Cairns. Oh good, I must have turned it off with this sandbox, so let's show you. Oh look, I can actually pick up these. So let's go over here, where I've been going every single time I come through here. Have yet to find the earliest sandbox where hey bunnies, let's go down here. Now of course they're not going to be here right now because I turned them off, but I'll quickly turn them on. You can see the point I've been trying to make earlier in this mod review. Alright, there we go. Here's our two rocks. Let's do a quick save-o. Hey, oh, I'm sad. Oh, I'm not sad. Little mods. Okay, so I've saved it. Let's go back in. Let's turn it off. Let's exit. Let's resume. Ta-da! Ta-da! They're back. So you can turn it off on per sandbox basis. Turn it on per sandbox basis. but they're just... Oh, I'm sad again. I'm sad because the Cairns took away from the loneliness of the game. All of a sudden, it was almost like there was like... Gosh, how many of these things are there? A few hundred? I can't remember. But all of a sudden, you've got a few hundred people represented in this game, with Cairns like everywhere. They're just everywhere. And I enjoy them. I enjoy clicking on them, but so many of them. Thank you, backer number 16. Wow. But all of a sudden it's like, the landscape is no longer as alone. Part of the Long Dark is loneliness. And, coming across all these cairns the first few times was amazing. And sometimes you'll stumble on one and you're like, oh, I wonder if this one has a message. But 3/4 of them don't have messages. Just have backer number and so if you want to play in a sandbox that kind of returns you back to how lonely the game used to be, check it out. No Cairns. Got a Cairn right there, but you can turn it off if you really want to. Case in point, let's just turn that off real quick. One more time. Turn it off, turn it on. And there we go. So, once again, love the backers, but the Cairns removed the kind of the aloneness. So, if you want to now, you can turn them back off. You can turn them back off. You can choose to turn them on, you can choose to turn them off. But it's like, when I introduced the Cairns, I was expecting there to be a toggle where you could turn them off if you wanted to. It made sense to design it that way, but it never happened. So I had to turn to my modder friends. Thank you, Moosemeat, for this little mod that you made in all of, I don't know, it seemed like a couple minutes. I really appreciate it, and I hope others will too. So anyway, this is Ross, and I'm freezing and I'm sad, thanks to the long mood. And you can get rid of Cairns if you want to. So look for it. No Cairns Mod on the modding Discord. Untested mods. Trust me, I've thoroughly tested that. It works really well. And keep on surviving. See you later.